Uttama Abhyasa started after our, I think, first or the second batch of TTC students passed out. So they used to attend the regular practice classes, which we used to have Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And after the level 1 TTC course, their body, of course, was a little more flexible, and they wanted to push themselves a little more so that they can get into some complicated asanas. Of course, the base of that was laid in the level 1 course, and they wanted a regular practice which keeps taking them to the next level. So after a lot of feedback from the students, a lot of requests from the students, we started the Uttama Abhyasa. And what do we do in this class? Unlike the regular practice classes, this class is for 1.5 hours. So 30 minutes more than the regular class. Here we have a dedicated time. 15 minutes is spent only on pranayama practices, and 10 minutes is given for meditation. The rest of the time is spent in the practice of asanas. And asanas are also approached slightly differently here. We do a lot of body conditioning practices at least once or twice a week, and the rest of the time there is a particular sequence that is adopted. And so either we work on the core for that class, or we work on the hamstrings, or we work on the spine and inversions. So we keep pushing the limits of the students so that they keep progressing forward. And a lot of intermediate and advanced asanas are introduced on a monthly basis. So Uttama Abhyasa is for seasoned practitioners who have learnt yoga from a teacher already and are practitioners, and they would like to push themselves a little more, not only in terms of body asanas, but also pranayama and meditation. Yes, in fact, this class would be very beneficial for yoga teachers. As teachers, most of our time is spent in teaching or doing self-study, how we can teach a particular asana or a posture or theory syllabus to the students. So this class would really be beneficial for any yoga teacher. In fact, I myself attend classes from other teachers because it really helps one to learn new techniques on how the other teacher is approaching the same practice, so that you learn that practice and teach it to your students. And also your own practice keeps pushing a little forward when you're attending classes from other teachers. So it definitely is a very beneficial class for any yoga teacher or a practitioner. Immediate change is generally seen about 2 to 3 weeks of time. If you are attending classes regularly for 3 weeks, after, I would say, 10 to 12 classes, you will feel strong, you will feel energetic, but it will quickly go away if you miss even 2 classes. So to see long-lasting benefit and change in the body, it takes a minimum of 3 months, regular practice. Even if you miss 2 or 3 days, then you will have to start back from the beginning. But 3 months of dedicated and sincere practice, the body really resets itself, and everything about the body resets. The time you sleep, you wake up, what you eat, what you omit eating, even the kind of thoughts that you will have, everything will start to change in about 3 months' time. In a month, we try to introduce at least 1 or 2 intermediate or advanced asanas, which need not necessarily have been taught in our teachers training course. One such asana that was introduced 2 months back was Kakasana. A progression of Kakasana is Bakasana, which is not taught in our level 1 course or the level 2 course. We also introduced Bhujapidasana. So like that, every month there are some intermediate or advanced asanas which are introduced. In our Uttama Abhyasa class, we also teach the Ashtanga style of Surya Namaskar, which is not taught in our TDC course. Uttama Abhyasa class is conducted online in the morning, India time at 6 o'clock, and the class gets over at 7:30. Every Saturday, we extend the class by 15 minutes or half an hour, where it's an open class. So students interact with the teacher to ask questions, not only about the practice, but it could be anything related to yoga. So it's an interactive space every Saturday to clear questions on meditation, pranayama, asana and theory syllabus.